All right, so looks like we're going to be doing a little Route 66. And it looks like we're going to be playing Zarya. Big old Soviet Zarya. With her weird, kind of androgynous masculinity. I don't know. Do you think Zarya's sexy? I mean, I know she's a pixelated, made-up character, but do you think she's sexy? I like me some bull kind of woman. I like muscles. Unfortunately, I don't work out, which is too bad. I mean, because the women who do, they generally. Because in order to get your body into a sculpted shape, you got to spend a lot of fucking time in the gym, and just by virtue of the fact that you got to spend a lot of time doing anything, well, you need somebody. You want to be around somebody who understands that, who understands the need to stay yoked, man. You gotta stay yoked. You need somebody who understands that. Yeah, so I like a woman with some biceps and triceps, and yeah, I really like that. Oh, quads, man, muscular thighs. You ever watch? Sometimes you got to be in the right mood, I suppose. But sometimes they got videos of women like in pantyhose or whatever who are just choking guys out with their legs, with their thighs. Oh, submissive dudes just passing out. I don't know. I'm not big into. I'm not a very submissive individual myself, but legs like that it starts to look fun. You know what I'm saying? Just for the experience of it. Whatever. But yes, I don't know. Zarya's, despite the muscularity, I don't know. She feels to me because you know, I mean, it's important. It's important to note. It's important to keep track of which fake digital characters we want, like Minions. Minions, the little yellow dudes. I've never seen Despicable Me. Never seen Minions. Never seen a one of them. Don't give a shit. But the Minions, yeah. I'd fuck them. That's what I'm saying. As long as you're going for pixelated things, as long as you're going for completely made up creatures, why go with something like Zarya that looks kind of anthropomorphic, that looks like a person? No. Go for something that really weird. Get that digital anime sort of tentacle fucking, you know? Like a manga. The manga? Is that how you say it? I always thought it was manga. And then I was watching this ASMR video. Girl kept calling it manga. And she seemed to like the stuff, so you know, I defer to her wisdom over mine. I don't know anything about it. Oh, Doomfist, what are you doing? What are you doing, Doomfist? Oh, yeah, the problem is you're a Doomfist. And the minute you try to get ballsy with a Doomfist, you just get your face kicked in. Blizzard really... Look, screwing pooches is difficult. And Blizzard is a large organization. I mean, they're a multi-million-dollar, possibly multi-billion-dollar corporation. I don't know. I haven't done a whole lot of research into their fiscal liquidability, which I don't think is a word. Hello, Bridgitte. Hello, turret. Yeah. Oh man. See, that's it. Bridgitte can just outlast anybody. In a brawl against a tank? Should a healer really be doing that well? Don't get me wrong, I can fight nasty, especially with Moira or Zen. But yeah, Bridgitte walks out with like half her health. Whoop. Don't know what happened there. It was fucking sexy as shit. Oh, suck it down, Hanzo. Trying to get locked on with that secondary shield is a hell of a thing. I am not good at it. That old man, you gotta remember, old man reaction time. I'm gonna be a lot slower snapping it off. Just getting my goddamn fingers to the buttons just takes longer. Oh, widow, die. That's your turret. I aim down a lot. Anybody else? Anybody else accidentally just like... And I'm a terrible headshotter for that. Gotta practice. Would this little fucking Hanzo die? Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Anna. Anna's such a shitty character. I'm sorry. Anybody who loves Anna, I want to see it. I want to see you do really well. Especially on console, and that's the problem. Okay. Living statue. Just standing there, appropriately enough. Good on him. Or her. I tend to refer to people according to whatever gender they're playing. So, like in this case, were I to see myself, be like, oh, Zarya, that's a she, because the character's a she. It's just easier. Just easier, despite the fact that I know that everybody on the other end of this are adolescent boys. And those that aren't are women who are being harassed by adolescent boys. Oh, okay. Could have used a little coverage there, a little love. A little tenderness, god damn it.
Give me another shot.
It does get frustrating when, because what happens is, I've noticed, it seems to be that if you are just doing what I'm doing, which is selecting whichever character pops up first, they seem to try to point you in the direction of characters you don't play very much. Zarya being a character I do not play very often. I don't know, she's actually not a bad character, she just doesn't vibe with me. Which is interesting, like, I was reading... any gamer out there, I'm sure, reads Penny Arcade. And Jerry Holkins, I think it's Jerry. The Tycho Brahe, the guy who's... he was talking about, or he had a piece about... he was talking about how Zarya makes perfect sense to him. Because she's... a support character, really. He understands that you defend yourself and your teammates and then end up with a damage boost, and that makes perfect sense. He also likes Roadhog, another character that I don't like, and it's not that I don't understand, it's just I don't know how people enjoy using it. And I used to feel that way about McCree, but anyhow. I don't like Genji either. But anyway, so Tycho or Jerry or whatever his name is, was talking about how Zarya and Roadhog make sense to him. And he was talking about how healers like, and he specified Zenyatta and Moira and Lucio don't. It seems, and I want to use his phrasing. Unfortunately, I don't have it right in front of me, but he seemed to say, in essence, and I don't want to. I really don't want to paraphrase. I'm going to say that he said they were too complicated. I don't think that's exactly what he said, and the man's been gaming for years and years, and so I don't think it's too complicated for him. I just think it's it's a question of it doesn't jive with his mind, whereas Zarya and Roadhog apparently do. And I technically stopped the video, and now you're just looking at kind of a static shot or whatever. Whatever I decided to put up, probably the end of the video. Just holding there. Just holding there. It's kind of fucked up.